Welcome to Haunting Harbor TV, your gateway to the eeriest tales and tingling stories. Prepare for a journey into the unknown as we unravel mysteries, explore haunted landscapes, and share real encounters that will send shivers down your spine. If you're a thrill seeker, subscribe now and join us on a chilling adventure every day. Let's begin. Hey everyone. So, I gotta share this freaky thing that happened to me a while back. It's all about this creepy place called the Forgotten Forest. Trust me, it's not just some made-up horror story. I still get the chills just thinking about it. Alright, so picture this. It was a warm summer day, and I'm always up for some adventure. My buddies and I decided to check out this forest that everyone in town called the Forgotten Forest. They say it's cursed or haunted or something. But you know me, I'm not afraid of a little superstition. As we entered, everything seemed normal. You know? Birds chirping, leaves rustling, the whole nature thing. But soon, I started feeling a weird vibe, like the air got heavy or something. It's hard to explain, but you get that gut feeling, right? Anyway, we wandered deeper into the forest, and that's when things got really strange. We stumbled upon this clearing that had these ancient-looking ruins. It was like stumbling into another world. Broken statues, weird symbols, and an eerie silence that just hung in the air. And then, out of nowhere, the temperature dropped, and this thick fog rolled in. I'm not talking about your average fog. It was like something out of a horror movie. Visibility dropped to almost nothing, and my buddies and I started to panic a bit. We tried to find our way out, but it felt like the forest was playing tricks on us. The path we came in on seemed to vanish, and every direction we turned looked the same, like we were stuck in some twisted maze. As if things couldn't get any crazier, we started hearing these whispers. It was like someone was talking, just out of earshot, you know? We couldn't make out the words, but it sent shivers down our spines. I thought maybe it was just our minds playing tricks on us, but my gut told me otherwise. Hours passed, and the fog didn't let up. We were exhausted, scared, and couldn't shake this feeling of being watched. It was then that we stumbled upon an old cabin. We figured maybe someone lived there, and they could help us find our way out. But as we got closer, the air got colder, and the whispers grew louder. Against our better judgment, we entered the cabin, only to find it completely empty. The walls were covered in strange symbols, and there was this strange, altar-like thing in the center. Suddenly, the whispers stopped, and the room fell silent. That's when we saw it, a shadowy figure, just standing there in the corner. I can't describe it properly. It was like darkness itself had taken shape. We tried to speak, but our voices caught in our throats. And then, the figure moved towards us, and everything went black. I woke up alone in the forest, my friends nowhere to be seen. Panic set in, and I stumbled my way out, back to civilization. It took me days to gather the courage to share this, but something inside me says, people need to know. Last week they found one of my friends, dead, murdered, man. The cops couldn't explain it. No leads, no motive. But I know, that figure in the cabin, it took him. The Forgotten Forest is not just some spooky place. It's dangerous, and I can't shake the feeling that whatever is in there is still out there, lurking in the shadows, waiting for its next victim. Be careful, people. The Forgotten Forest is not a place to mess with. I've been trying to process everything that happened in the Forgotten Forest, and I can't shake off this feeling of dread. I feel like I owe it to my friends and anyone else thinking of venturing in there to share more of what went down. So, after that dark figure knocked me out, I woke up disoriented, alone in the forest. I called out for my buddies, but there was just silence. It was like the Forgotten Forest had swallowed them whole. As I stumbled my way back, I noticed something was off. The forest that seemed confusing and maze-like before now had a twisted familiarity. It was like the trees were watching me, their branches forming menacing shadows that seemed to stretch towards me. The whispers, oh man, those whispers continued. I couldn't make out the words, but it was as if they were guiding me or mocking me. I tried to ignore them, focusing on finding my way back, but every step felt heavier, like the air itself was resisting my escape. Days later, when I finally reached town, the atmosphere was different. People avoided eye contact, and I overheard hushed conversations about the Forgotten Forest. It was then that I learned about my friend's gruesome fate. The authorities were baffled, and rumors started swirling. Some folks blamed it on wild animals, others on a deranged killer. But I knew the truth. The dark figure from the cabin, whatever malevolent force lingered in the Forgotten Forest, was responsible. I couldn't stay silent. I tried explaining it to the police, but they dismissed it as trauma-induced hallucinations. No one believed the supernatural aspect of my story. It's frustrating, feeling like the only one aware of the lurking danger. Nightmares started soon after. Visions of that shadowy figure, twisted symbols, and the unsettling altar haunted my sleep. I'd wake up in a cold sweat, convinced it was lurking in the shadows of my room. I became obsessed with finding answers. Researching the Forgotten Forest, I stumbled upon obscure legends, tales of ancient rituals, and disappearances that stretched back decades. It seemed like this place had a dark history that the town tried to bury. But my search only led to dead ends. No one wanted to talk about it, and the few who did spoke in cryptic warnings. It was like the town itself was complicit in protecting whatever malevolent force resided in that forsaken place. I can't escape the guilt. If only I had listened to the warnings. If only we hadn't entered that cabin. Maybe my friend would still be alive. The weight of responsibility is suffocating, but I need to warn others. If you're thinking of exploring the Forgotten Forest, reconsider. It's not just a spooky tale to share around a campfire. There's something there, something that preys on those who dare to enter. It's a malevolent force, and I fear my friend won't be the last victim. I'll keep searching for answers, hoping to unveil the truth behind the Forgotten Forest. But until then, stay away. Don't let curiosity lead you into the clutches of darkness that await within those ancient trees. Thanks for diving into the shadows with us at Haunting Harbor TV. If you survived the scares and crave more tingling stories, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the bell for notifications. Until next time, stay curious, stay haunted, and embrace the thrill of the unknown. Haunting Harbor TV, signing off.